I mean, they try to infiltrate everything, every camp, everywhere. That's what they do. That's their job. That's what they do. Well, that's why I called. I wouldn't have called, but because of this issue, I said no. Let me just.
CA is that now I used to say to people that if you think something and you say it, and then you are like, I don't know, I don't know, that just came to my mind. There's something you should know, Baba. You are not the only person thinking it. Now, see, somebody called in yesterday, said, I mean, two people actually said the same thing yesterday, but differently. Today, the African one, who happened to be the last caller, was very much clearer by saying, I don't see this. So now I know that he's not the only one thinking it. You are thinking along the line. Therefore, a lot of people probably on this platform have the same thoughts. CA, thank you so much for contributing to this. Okay?
Thank you, my ego.
You should have a good day, sir, right? Nice one. So that's a CA from Atlanta. He hasn't changed his profile picture. That was my easy guess. The day he changes that, I would never ever dare to.
Yeah. How are you, my ego?
Very well.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Good afternoon. Good evening from here. I'll be trying to get hold of you. Anyway, I didn't start the program all the way. I kind of started it halfway.
Okay.
But the quick one.
Yes, sir.
Quick one. Let me jump in on. The new Oduduwa Nation thing that was going on. Everybody want to know. Everybody try to get every means or anyhow to make sure that Nigeria is no longer exists. Because the people are tired.
That's right.
People are tired. Because this government is for the government for themselves, not for the people. And if we see what's going on in that zoo right now called Nigeria, it was a lot of things that are going on there. They keep suppressing the poor people. And where the rich are getting rich for themselves, and they have their friends, they have their family. And those they're calling their leaders are no longer care about them or how their life is. There is no education. There is nothing. So anybody who finds the easy way that he can find that, make sure they get a little bit pay to join to make sure the Nigeria is brought down, they will join. But the problem we have now, how can we educate those people and make sure they don't make a big mistake? Because these criminals, they're looking at any mistake they can use to tag this Oduduwa Nation as a terrorist group.
Right.
For those people, when you look at the people that was claiming they are police, and you see most of them speaking Yoruba. But I have a question from them. Have they ever asked themselves, all this northern region where they have all kinds of terrorists full of that part of Nigeria, and they're fully armed from head to toe.
Yes.
Who's sponsoring all these people? Who is their sponsor?
Are they getting protection from the authority?
And how did they get protection from the government? And who is among them in that government that keep protecting these people? And when you look at them, you can see what happened now. They hold a foreign guy up, they go and now they demand them money. What I'm asking to this, all these criminal police and the army, especially people, all these Yoruba people in the armed forces, have they never thought about that and who is sponsoring them? And how have Nigerian government tagged these people dangerous terrorist people?
I have no idea what type of water, Mazi. I don't understand the type of water or the type of air they sort of breathe, right? I can tell you this confidently, sir, right? That the Yorubas that I know who are part of the Nigerian police or the Nigerian army or DSS or what have you, I can say this for free. I do not have evidence or factual evidence, but from my own life experience, I can say this, that more than 70% of them, they are loyal to Nigeria. They will kill any Yoruba who stands on their way so that they can go get promotion and say they are loyal to Nigeria. I have seen it happen many times. And that is dangerous.
But Nigeria, they're protecting.
No matter how Nigeria mistreats them. That's why being Yoruba, no matter how Nigeria mistreats them, they will still remain loyal to that place. And whatever they are told to do, they will do it.
And when does it become a law as the governor, they call it chief for security of their own state. When does it become a law that you can tell somebody and opposite to shoot somebody aside? Is that there is no any law? There is no any place. I told them if somebody commits a crime, you take them to court.
Traced to them, but you already ordered that they should be killed. Like, are you really serious? To kill them so that you can enjoy being a governor of Nigeria that continues to impoverish his own people. So anybody standing up for Yoruba Nation anywhere, shoot them aside. Are you serious? But that's what they have done to us now.
And the reason why these people getting upper-handed, they know that Nigeria is confused. It's a very confused country that all put together. Because every time one group try to find a way to make things easy life for other people, you will see the traitors and you will see all these people from nowhere getting the government promising money. And you still living in the same country and the same thing could continue happening over from year to year. As you reason in the history, how the Nigeria came about, and you can see all kinds of corruption and how this country come about, and how all this have been done and other countries are moving forward and Nigeria keep moving back. And first of all, Nigeria is not even created by the people.
No.
They call themselves. You just some tribe of other states or tribal something, they join together and just give them a name. And second of all, what I'm trying to say is about the time all these people, all these tribal, all these Yoruba, Igbo, or Agitators or whatever, in the same police, is about the time they wake up and see what is wrong with Nigeria and take an action for it. It's not when an individual try to make a country to become a country, they're tagging them as terrorists. We are the terrorist people. They're sponsored by the same government in the northern region. And he can never send a ministry over there to tell them, shoot anybody aside. Anybody you see mentioning the Boko Haram, shoot them aside. But only in the western, only in the south and the part of the eastern region, where all these governors and call them all these foolish, illiterate government of they calling themselves a governor or whatever what they call themselves as a leader, especially in the east and the south. And when you see all this northern region, they cannot condemn, and they only God knows the reason why they keep promoting those people. And you yourself, you can't reach, and you take and know these people as your brother. And when they look for you today, when they send all those terrorists to come and kill you, that's what people who do defend you. When you finish killing them and they send those people to come and kill you, who's gonna protect you? Who's gonna stand for you? Why are they keep doing all this nonsense in the name of government of Nigeria? They need to stop that. Mayogu, let me leave you for here. Thank you very much for taking my call. I
appreciate that. Okay, thank you so much for that. Right. You have a good evening.
Thank you.
Nice.
How you too, bye.
I love that. So, yes, let's tell them. And like I said before, the reason why you are watching this channel, or you are watching this in particular, is to help stop those of us that will later in life pretended that you did not know. I didn't know it was that bad. So this platform will help you understand how bad it is and how much role you are playing in enabling it. Whatever excuse you are giving, when that time comes, you will never be able to pretend that you did not know. That's why we're putting them on the table for everyone. You are a Yoruba, but you are so happy. To shoot aside your fellow wanted Yoruba Nation. Austin, how are you tonight?
Yeah, Baba. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm really fine.
Fantastic. Glad you are not on the road today, or you are. Are you?
I'm still on the road, but I didn't want to call this night. Honestly, I didn't want to call.
Okay, but let's make it quick, all right? So I won't distract you further.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
No problem. I'm okay. One of our member of the temple just made me to call because he emphasized on what I was saying. I am more than 300% sure of what I'm saying.
Go on.
I'm telling you honestly. I'm telling you. I said yesterday, can you imagine someone that wake up to know the consequences of what he's going to face? If he's not killed, he will kill someone. And he will go there and said he don't know how to shoot gun. And he said he went to buy food stuff. And he said she said she wanted to enter Air Force. How can you believe such a thing? How can you believe such a thing? And none of them was killed. And none of them was killed. My dear, let me tell you one thing.
By the way, just so you know.
Yeah, just to cover up. Just to cover up. In Imo State, the guys are starting the Kobo Broads. In Imo State, the guys are starting the Kobo Broads. The army, the police later on start killing them. They know what they are doing. When they want to cover up, they know what they are doing. So what I want to say is that like Africa Wahala said, the problem in Nigeria is too much. People are confused. People doesn't even know what is good or bad again. I'm telling you, the hunger is too much. So when someone is confused, she just finished school, like she said. Let's agree that that's exactly what happened. It's not the stage manager. Yeah, that she just finished school. She's now thinking, what is my future? Why am I going to feed? Many of the people in Nigeria are not even having monthly 50,000 in their home, the entire family. How are they going to survive? So whatever that comes is what they are going to take. That is how the government have shaped everyone. So if you're not careful, you be among them. I was just telling my wife last time, and I said, thank God that I struggled to come out, because if not, I will be among
you would have to find
either ESN or
all of this. I told you too.
And definitely. There is nothing making.
Number one, I can't stop me myself to be a victim and suffer. To suffer everybody together there. I will way between this, because I can't be a victim. Exactly. So now the second thing I was saying is the point you are making. You are making a strong point that if I am going, because anything that will make anyone to go against Nigeria, I'm in support of it. Honestly, I'm in total support of it. If I am to go and fight with a gun, I am going to fight to finish. I am not going to go there to start. That is something that should be significant, rather than me getting imagine this, Austin, right? I get a training, and then we all agree that, okay, 7 of you are going to go take over government house Ibadan. And they have already told us what to do. Sure you get. So they've told me more options. You may not come back. Let's take this one. Once they start shooting, you may not come back. But here is the problem. Like, it is kind of that mission. And I will know that I would rather shoot somebody for me to carry gun and then wait and say, sorry, sir.
I will level everywhere, because
on the road. Even if I have to enter the hall where they are doing the uppers meeting, and I will tell all of them that we have attached pump to all entrances. All entrances here. If anybody try to come in, you will die. All of you, Oba, if you try to leave this room, you will die. Even though there is no problem.
That's what I'm
first delay everybody.
That is.
But look at what happened.
Yeah.
Go on, Austin, sorry.
That is why I said it is very, very suspicious, because these guys are grandmasters. They know how to do their things. They know how to do it. So there is one of the caller that said the woman that planned this thing. Everybody knows that she is not from today. It has been for a long time. It is like that. They infiltrate in every organization that they know that these guys have power. They know that these guys have power. So what they do, they cheat in their people to come in and said, reduce this pressure. Please reduce this pressure. Make sure that whatever you can do, they will promise money. They will do everything. They will sponsor everything. Then, if it doesn't work, that is when they come with brutal force.
Now bring out their forces.
So that is how Nigeria. That is how Nigeria functions. That is number one. Number two, if people are looking for terrorists in Nigeria, there is no terrorists in Nigeria. It's only the military. I am telling you honestly. The military are the terrorists in Nigeria. They do all manner of things. Do you know that kidnapping Southeast, in Okigwe, Imo State, where they pay ransom is the military zone, where the military have their second point.
There are many evidence to that. Where people said,
do you know where the governor of Adia State went to dislodge the cattle market? Do you know that military this area? How many bodies are found there? So the criminals in Nigeria, the kidnappers in Nigeria, the terrorists in Nigeria, military are part of it. They went to Obama or whatever they call it to go and do illegal business. And they don't even want people to talk. They start killing people.
I know.
That's their functions. That's what they are doing. So there is no way these Okoma people will get justice. Even now that they have investigated and see the truth, the Nigerian media, the Nigerian government will still cover it because the government of today is illegitimate. They are afraid of, they think that the military might somehow wake up. But the military will never wake up because both of them are in the same bed. They will never wake up. They will never do the needful. And even me, sorry to say this, even people that are saying, let the military take over, I am not praying for military to take over because they are worst.
Remember when I said that?
They are worst.
Right? I said,
you said it.
But I just hope you know what you are praying for. And I hope, you know,
they are worst. I witnessed the time of Abacha, I witnessed the time of Babangida. They are really worst. You can't say anything. No. Yeah, they are really worst. So all these things we are looking for terrorists. The terrorists are the military. The Nigerian government are the terrorists. Any good.
By their deeds, by their actions and inactions, they are the terror group.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I got you. Sorry, I got you.
No, fantastic.
Hello?
I can still hear you too. Awesome. Can you still hear me, right?
Yeah. So I hear you very well. I'm hearing you. So the Nigerian government are the terrorists. The Nigerian government are the problem of Nigeria because whatever you are doing, you have to watch the head. If the head gets it right, the members of the other bodies will get it right.
Yeah.
The Nigerian head, they are not getting it right, and they will never get it right. They are slaves. They are masters. They are slaves into their handmaster. They are masters. Like there is something that you mentioned when I joined in because I joined a little bit late. Right. You're talking about the IMF and the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. Who on earth, in his right senses, will go and take advice from IMF? Who on earth?
Like for all we
even though I don't like to
no, don't ever have any advice, any monetary advice from World Bank and IMF. They always give advice to your central bank to adjust your monetary policy, to tweak it, to favor whatever policy they want to implement in your country. And none of them has ever really helped any African countries. Never.
Even though we don't like what Shewore is doing now, Shewore is among all of the candidates. Shewore is the only one that came out and condemned the IMF and the World Bank. The only Shewore. All of them, none of them have come out and said IMF this, IMF that. Only Shewore. So that's to tell you, if Nigeria really wants to function, how do you want to go and take advice of someone that is giving you loan? Someone that knows that very, very well, no investment. So when I was asking question, have you seen anywhere IMF entered and come out and that country became country again?
No.
They are not bringing.
In fact, it became
no way.
African countries' policies never to do business with IMF and World Bank ever. So African countries actually making their own policy in their country. Don't ever come back to the country ever. Yeah.
So this is Nigeria for you. They are so much happy. We went to the meeting with the IMF today. We have a robust meeting. That's how they speak their English.
World Bank said we are doing fine. So we are doing fine.
We are doing fine. And where are we today? So the problem of Nigeria relies in the hands of Nigeria. The moment Nigeria doesn't want to split, Nigerians all of us have to stand up and say, let's go our separate way. That's the only option. There is no other option. There is no other option.
Austin, thank you.
There is no other. Yeah, there is no other option. Thank you. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome, my dear.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Austin there from Germany, a very good member of this temple, a veteran indeed. But my time is up. I have a caller. Is a controversial figure, but I'm still going to give him that. Elder caller, I was closing the shop before you called in that she need pure water. So I had to put up the shutter and say, okay, yeah, we do. You've got just 2 minutes. How are you?
Oh, yeah, nice to hear from you. Thank you for what you do.
Like when you are like rushing to that store, they are shouting. They're like that. Hey, she needs salt. She needs salt. I said, I know, anyway, you know that kind of thing. That's exactly what your call is like, sir. I was about to shoot it. I was like, oh.
I'll be so fast. I've read this
yes, sir.
paragraph here before, and I want to remind people about it. It was Lamido that mentioned it. He said Nigeria, he said, is too weak to break. Who will break it? The ordinary person in Jigawa, or the ordinary person in Sokoto, or the ordinary person in Bayelsa? Is it the group organizer or Yoruba woman selling kerosene by the roadside, or the Okada man in Delta? They don't have the capacity to unite because they are burdened by poverty. We have taken away from them their dignity, their self-esteem, their pride, and self-worth. So they cannot even organize. So the reality, that is the reality we face. He said it the reality on ground. This guy is high profile, that even Obasanjo at one point supported to be president of Nigeria. And is the one saying this, that Nigeria, where they've reduced us to worthless things. Even few things that we consider worthless are actually more valuable than most Nigerians. The way these people have divided the people, divided and conquered. This is why whenever I see people during election running after one politician or the other, people like us will always support Sowore because not because we believe he could win, but we know that he's saying the truth. Any other politician in that last election is just playing game with people's emotions and all that. And that's the reality. And this is what we all have to understand. Or we start to leave our differences behind and come together as one strong force. The youth of Nigeria is more than 50-60% of the electorate. Not because I don't believe they will not rig our election, they will do so. But when we start to come together and start to make our voice known the way we should, rather than to be looking for one politician or the other, then we'll start to make it different.
Elder, right? Yeah. We are still going to need a politician in that regard. If the conversation is around, let's come together.
It's not.
Don't you think? I mean, like in that regard, though, I'm not talking about other ones like us championing self-determination and all that, right? But I'm talking about those who, you said something about 50% to 70% of the young people are making up the
I don't believe Sowore is a politician, because no politician will be telling you the truth. What most politicians do is to deceive people to make you comfortable. But if they know that all the youth, like the 50% or even 60% of our youth are supporting Sowore, it then means not only are they supporting Sowore personality, they are supporting what he's saying. So eventually this will accumulate to force. Because let me tell you, Nigeria, these people are not going to leave Nigeria until we force them out by force, by everything possible. The way people are doing it right now, I don't believe. In every society, we have the saboteur, we have the people who are looking from crunches to hit on the politicians' table. When they went to Igbo house, do you know that they brought some Babalawo there to help them to get it, to come out. So they are all there in every society, either in Igbo land or Yoruba land. There are people that are going to capitalize on the situation to feed their own belly, greedy people and all that. They are always there. So don't believe that all these people that are suffering, if you're coming out to speak for them, that they will embrace you. No. They will be looking at what can put food in my stomach, even if it is for one day. I don't care what is going to happen tomorrow. You have such people in all the society, in essence. So this is why we will always lack the capacity to organize together, to make our voice known, until we start to come together in a very unique way. Look at what happened in Egypt. Look at what happened during the Arab rise. People stood up and they said they are not letting go. The soldiers were shooting, no way, until we get to the end of this. And this is what Nigeria needs. The answer is just one thing. Even when you look at the answer, how do they break it? They pay some youth to come and create problem for the people organizing for answer. So, and all that. And this is why, we ought to be alert and try to educate our youth. And thank you that you are doing that more than anybody, as I know. And we'll continue to do that. Until once the education gets through and people are tired, at least less 70 or 80% of the people suffering in Nigeria say they are tired. At that point, they will become a very strong voice that is very unstoppable. And until that time, the trouble continues. The suffering continues.
Okay. Thank you so much, Elder. Right? That's fair. Right? That was fair. So thank you very much for calling in. Okay. I am going to see you some other time too. You have a good one, sir. That's Elder Akinola, all the way from the US as well. Now my time is now overshot officially. So I'm going to say thank you to every one of us for tonight. And as usual, we've had our own a little bit of an update, you will say, some level of information, some new information that you probably will make use of. Depends on where it is applicable to you. And above all, you know better now. You know better now. And they say if you know better, the ideal thing for you is to do better. You should be better off than what you were before the beginning of this video. Those telling you that Nigeria will be great are lying to you. Nigeria will never be great. Because all the actions of those criminals who could actually help make it great, all their actions are going to continue to undermine that greatness, except what it is currently offering us. Now, I believe in self-destruct button that these criminals are going to press that, like Elder Akinola said, who is going to break up Nigeria and who is going to make Nigeria sort of great when the criminals, career criminals in Nigeria are continuing to do all they can to destroy her? Is it that Bolisela in Oshodi or that vulcanizer on the roadside in Aba? Or is it going to be that fisherman using that his wooden small canoe on the creek of Bayelsa? They are all too belabored with the economic problems that these criminals are unleashing on them than for them to have enough time for the breakup or fixing of Nigeria or making Nigeria great. With proper education and enlightenment daily like this platform, we have a chance. A lot of people believe that we do have a chance, at making a difference. So if we know better, something you don't know is all right, you don't know. But when you do know, as they say, if you know better, you should do better. And let that possibly really show up on you. So thank you so much, every one of us, for tonight. I will see you some other time. I promise you this time around, we will start our reading early enough tomorrow. Please do join me then. A Fatherless People by Dele Ogun, remember? That'll be tomorrow. Until then, good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Máyégún máa wí. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀.